video, we have lots of treats in store for you today. A special men's face massage and scalp massage. Some gentle whiskey murmurs, ear to ear. Some gentle shaving of your face. We're gonna talk all things gaming that I enjoy, and we of course have a little bedtime story for you as well. But first, as you guys know, we're going to have a little word from the ASMR for Men sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped are the global leader in men's grooming and hygiene tools. There are millions of men worldwide that have given such amazing feedback on how much they love Manscaped tools. They're just, honestly, they're next level. You guys know that. I've been working with them for years. They are amazing. I even love them. So today I'm really excited to show you a couple of new things. So we obviously have the Lawnmower 4.0, but we've also got this ultra smooth package. And this package, I think you guys are going to love this, either as a little Christmas present or to give to a special man that you know. So let's take a closer look. So let's start off looking at the Lawnmower 4.0. It's the waterproof cordless trimmer, and I'm blown away by the performance. The craftsmanship and details are next level. It has these advanced ceramic blades with skin-safe technology, helping to reduce nicks and cuts, and can easily be replaced with a fresh blade so you can groom with confidence. It's cordless and waterproof, so you can trim in the shower. I love how you can charge your Lawnmower 4.0 with the new wireless charging system. The charging system uses electromagnetic induction to charge a premium lithium-ion battery. It's super easy, and you can get up to 90 minutes of use on a full charge. The upgraded Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer now includes a multi-function on-off switch that can engage a new travel lock feature. When the trimmer is off, just click the on button 3 times fast, and the LED indicator will show you it's locked for safe travel. The Lawnmower 4.0 even allows you to customize your preferred hair length with 4 trimmer card options. Introducing the Ultra Smooth package by Manscaped. The new kit involves an easy 3-step shaving system to help you buff, protect and smooth your most sensitive areas with confidence. Step 1, the crop exfoliator. Jump into the shower and apply this gentle liquid scrub to exfoliate the area and preemptively help reduce ingrown hairs while shaving. Step 2, the crop gel. Apply this unique clear shaving gel to the area to prep for a close shave. Because the gel is clear, you can actually see what you're shaving. Step 3, get close and comfortable with the new crop shaver. This perfectly engineered groin shaver has 3 precision blades with extra wide lubricating strips and a pivoting head for the best shave at any angle. And the best part, all of these products are vegan and free of sulfates and parabens. The Ultra Smooth package also has 5 replacement blades for your crop shaver and a convenient storage case for easy travel. So, if you head to the link in my description or go to manscaped.com/Scottish, you'll get 20% off today, and you will definitely thank me. Manscaped are amazing. Their products are such high quality, and they would make an excellent Christmas gift. So head to manscaped.com/Scottish to get 20% off today. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, well, let's just calm you. Today we have a special blend. From seaweed, containing lots of vitamins and nutrients that will be enjoyed by your skin. Has a sort of scent that's quite masculine, and it's good for those who need a little softening, from being outside, being exposed to the elements that can harden and wear your skin. So this will help soften and give you a really nice ASMR for men glow. We're going to use this on your beautiful scalp as well, and you'll be left feeling glowy, chewy, tingly, and smelling really good. So let's pop a little on my hands. I hope you don't mind, it's a little bit cold. Oh, it's actual heaven, the scent. I really like that kind of masculine aftershave scent. Smells so good. We're just gently caressing your face. There we are. Just whiskey tourists on their way to Talisker Distillery on the Isle of Skye. Beautiful. And there was your whiskey facts for the day. Alright. Well, now we're going to very gently shave your face. Okay? Just ever so gently. With a traditional razor. So, first, we must grate the leather. Using water here. That should be enough. I love the sound Murmurs come and destroy them all. So they're destroying the human race, and it's up to you, Commander Shepard, to save everyone. But that's like a very generic storyline to explain it, but it's quite like free world. Like you've got a lot of places that you can explore freely. The actual missions are not, but like the Citadel is like you can kind of explore, meet people, take on new tasks type thing. I also love Ghost Recon. Basically it is like you are trying to infiltrate the it's not a Mexican cartel, it's the cartel, but it's like in, I want to say Bolivia, it's somewhere like that, can't remember now. And there's a lot of free roaming, and you're trying to take down the drug lords. And you can bike, you can drive, you can do all sorts of things. But yeah, a lot of freedom in that. I loved Red Dead Redemption. I really, really enjoyed that. I loved the freedom of movement that you have in that game. Again, it's kind of set in the Wild West back in the day, and you are kind of trying to like earn money, you're taking on challenges, there's a lot to it, and you're unlock different parts of the map based on where you go. Challenge wise, they're probably my top 3 games on the Xbox. I do love COD as well. I find it quite fun. I like to play online if I'm playing Call of Duty. I've got the one where it's like a mix of all different types of games. I really like the zombies. On the computer, I obviously love The Sims. Like, I've always loved playing The Sims since I was about 7 or 8 years old, back when there was only Sims 1. I still love The Sims to this day, and I still play. I just love The Sims. Can't beat The Sims. And then on the Nintendo Switch, so obviously I have Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon. There's, what's it called? The old Harvest Moon that there used to be on the Nintendo. There's like a new game on the Switch that's made by the same guy. It's very similar, but I can't remember the name of it. But you like farm and you like grow crops and stuff like that. I love that game. And then obviously all your Marios, of course, as well. What are your favourite games, and what games do you think I would enjoy and that I should try? Let me know below. Alright, well, we're going to move on to a little fairy tale bedtime story for you. I have selected for you guys today a Grimm Brothers story. I've read this before, but we've not read it in a while, and it's called The Elves and the Shoemaker. So it's a short story, so just close your eyes and try and drift off to sleep. A shoemaker, by no fault of his own, had become so poor that at last he had nothing left but leather for one pair of shoes. So in the evening he cut out the shoes which he wished to make the next morning, and as he had a good conscience he lay down quietly in his bed, commended himself to God, and fell asleep. In the morning, after he had said his prayers and was just going to sit down to work, lo, both shoes stood all finished on his table. He was astounded and did not know what to say. He took the shoes in his hands to examine them closer, and they were so neatly made that there was not one bad stitch in them, just as if they were meant for a masterpiece. Soon after, a buyer came in, and as the shoes pleased him well, he paid more for them than was customary, and with the money the shoemaker was able to purchase leather for 2 pairs of shoes. He cut them out at night, and next morning was about to set to work with fresh courage, but he had no need to do so, for when he got up they were already made. And buyers also were not wanting, who gave him money enough to buy leather for 4 pairs of shoes. The following morning too he found the 4 pairs made, and so it went on constantly. What he cut out in the evening was finished by morning, layers of shade.